such a great question. So I want you to use the poll right here if you're somebody that also struggles with taking rest days. I want to say it's been about a year since I've really learned to embrace and enjoy rest days. And so from a practical perspective, rest days are vital for muscle growth, by the way, friends. And so if you are somebody that lifts really heavy, your muscles are constantly being torn. Like there's these tiny microscopic tears happening in your muscle tissue. And so during rest days, your cells are able to repair it. And that's how your muscles actually grow. Once I started to understand the science behind rest days, I changed the term rest days and I started to think about it as a growth day. So literally moving forward, I want you to think about taking one full growth day a week. It's not just growth for your physical muscles, but I also started to use rest days as an extra time of spiritual training. So we talk a lot about training your body, but the same way that you train your body, you've got to train your spirit. So while I may be taking a rest day for my body, I get to have additional time training my spirit on those days. So there's growth in faith, growth in my spirit, and there's actual muscle growth happening in my body on rest days. So there's definitely a mindset shift that can happen here for you to start embracing rest days. The second thing is, what is scary about it? Get to the root of the fear, because if I look at Karen over a year ago, the fear was I was out of control with my nutrition. I was very much obsessive and consumed by the outcome of my health, like the weight loss, whatever, that I was willing to compromise obedience and compromise balance. And then the other side of that is just when you're putting more emphasis on physical training than spiritual training, so your workouts kind of start to become an idol because it's basically consuming your life. And so the same way that you can become a workaholic, you can become a workoutaholic. Why do we have Sabbaths in place from our careers? So we don't burn out, so we don't get overwhelmed, so we don't start to hate our jobs and quit, and then we have a bigger issue, right? It's the same thing with our workouts. We have rest days because they're designed to enhance your performance, enhance the journey. They're not here to hinder. Somewhere along the way, we started seeing rest days as a hindrance. They're not. The same reason God needs Sabbath for our minds, we need Sabbath for our bodies so that we can come back better and stronger. And there's a danger here. If we just continue to overtrain, we're going to start to resent our workouts and then end up in an extreme, which is like, I will never move again, because now we have this tainted feeling that working out feels like punishment. And God gave us bodies that signal us when we need a rest day, you guys. Like I'm talking sore muscles that it's been days and days and you're still sore. Fatigue, if there's pain, if there's reduced performance in your workouts, like you're working out and you're like, wow, this used to be easy. What's going on? I feel like I'm just struggling. You need a rest day. You need a rest day. You know, I watch my husband do 24-hour shifts and work, sometimes going like 8 days, it feels like, sometimes without a rest. He shuts down. Like this is a trigger to depression, to all kinds of, I've seen it all. It's the same thing for your body. So I just want to encourage you, start seeing this as a growth day and understand that when you're walking with the Spirit, guys, walking with God isn't just for, church life. This is everyday life. He will counsel you in everything, including how you move, how you eat, how you rest. And so start inviting God in and say, help me hear my body's signals, and then make decisions guided by truth, not fear. Think about it this way. Why are you not taking a rest day? It's a fear issue. So instead of letting fear call the shots, what's the truth? The truth is your body is tired, your performance is down, your mind is not right, God has not been the center. Let truth drive your next decision. I take rest days with peace because I am not letting my fears get in the way, the fears of maybe delaying an outcome or whatever that, or even it used to be nutrition being out of control. And if that's the one, by the way, if nutrition is the fear here, please come talk to me. There's a reason why I'm certified in our Food Freedom program. This is an area I'm super passionate about. And in that program, exercise is extra credit. That changed everything for me and how I view movement. And it's made me appreciate and love it so much more. Right now, you guys know we're doing that 100 workout program, and this program is awesome because it's self-paced, but it brought a new problem in our communities, which was overtraining. I was starting to see girls do 3 workouts a day to try to catch up, even though it's self-paced, and I was like, I had to time out our whole community because everybody just wanted the outcome. They wanted to get to the destination, but they're missing the journey, and they're sacrificing their peace, they're sacrificing their bodies along the way. No, start to see this, as my friend Michelle Myers says, it's a long journey of obedience in one direction. You're here for the long haul, which means rest days, it means some mistakes, it means you grow, but you're walking with God, you're learning with God, and so your mind will change as you allow him to renew it. And so I hope that that just gives you some new nuggets to chew on. If I can answer anything more specifically, I'll leave a question box here if you want to, continue the conversation further.